Alright, as I did last stream, I did get all the packages, and I started stripping the wires of this, and I already stripped the wires of this. Now I just need to find a way how to connect these two wires, like I did last stream, but I had to give up, and I had to stop, because I had soccer, so, I just need to do something real quick. This is sadly gonna be the only way. Ja, ich bin live, aber ja. Perfekt. Weißt du, wo mein Handy ist? Ja. Darf ich es haben? Ja. Okay. Oh, alright. No, give me a minute. Alright, here we go. So yeah. What on earth? I'm deeply confused right now. So, give me a minute. Alright, well, I'm gonna need to find out how to connect these two. I do still have the electrical tape, and I did test the voltage last stream, which was around 4 to 4.8. Oh, you're kidding me, right? I think that's gonna work. Give me a minute. Oh, crap. Yes, I need to go and ChatGPT again. I have 5 to 12. So just in this volt thingy count amps. So my neighbor gave me this volt counter, and do you know this thing can measure amps? Well, let's just set it to 10A and start measuring. Alright. If it blows up, oh well. If it doesn't, yippee. If it shows me the actual amps though, I'll be very happy. So let's just fiddle around with wires for a little. Like that. And we need the black wire. No. See if we got them current on this. Okay. Okay, so that's giving me a stable 4.92. Okay, perfect. It should, according to ChatGPT, it should say it should work properly and just fine. But this is just for testing, because for the actual thing, we'll be using okay, and the best way to connect two wires outside different. Yeah, so I really just have electrical. Yeah, I know. Alright. So it is. Oh. Well, that would explain one thing. Is this? No. Okay. I don't know. How do I connect this? So ChatGPT is telling me to twist these as best as I can together, and then use electrical tape, because that is all I have. Hello? Papa? Okay. I should probably not do it with my hands because that hurts. Perfect. Alright, now we have a bigger piece, and I'm gonna, blow my nose. You know what? Before that, let's unplug this so nothing happens. Alright, okay, well, so I have a larger piece of wire now, and let's just turn me, what on earth? Look at that. That is not normal. Ich bin live. Ich bin Name benutzen. So I just realized this, but fantastic one. The wire just got loose. Okay, so I gotta move. But look at this. Look at the right one. This. The wire is 3 different lengths. Fuck. Actually, this kind of gives me an idea. What would happen if I would put the other red wire in between and wrap the copper wire. No, this did not work. How can I actually twist this around? No, there we go. Yay! That's actually good. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm losing more copper wire. Small pieces of single strand. Alright. Let's get some electrical tape. Find the end. Perfect. So now piece of extra color tape just to make sure that it doesn't come loose at all. Because I would wish, because I don't want this connection to go loose. So, right. Nice little couple of pushes. Like pull. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Let's go. Now we just gotta strip black wire. Like so. First, just like on the other one, I'll use the same technique. Drop off the aluminum part. Straighten out the copper one. Then, oh, you can't even see. Oh, you can't even see half the stuff I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, you can kind of see. I just don't know where to put the camera because I put it in the wrong spot. I'm gonna reveal my face, which I would like not to. You know? Does not happen. Oh, alright, wait. That's perfect. This is the main area I'm working at. A good light. Okay. How far can I turn this thing up? Hey! Oh, okay. Hello. Okay, there we go. Well, I don't know. Press you. So, yeah, I'm just... That is the brightest it go, which is not enough. And it's actually a lot brighter on the actual screen than it is on here. Oops, wait. Wait, that's a perfect combo. Put my flashlight on the... what's it called? The flashlight on the bamboo plant. Nope, don't fall. Thank you. What? What do you mean I'm not paying attention to my chat? What do you mean by that? Like, I'm working on electrical stuff. How is this not paying attention to the chat? Oh well. You can go feel offended if you'd like to. I'm just building. I'm building wind tunnel, man. If you're here to chat, I'm not gonna respond first try, so. And no, I'm not looking. Why are you getting mad at me? What? Continue to strip. Perfect. I will continue to build happily. Oh my god. I think last time I stripped a little bit more of this wire too, so let's do that. Go. And you kinda can't be mad at me. Yo. Okay, well look, I am not going to be continuously staring at the chat, waiting for you to type. I am trying to build something that is genuinely part 3 of building a wind tunnel, not talking to the chat. Okay. Just don't get mad because I'm not responding. If you get mad, just leave. Because I'm not gonna drop everything. I'm not building everything, just I don't know, respond. It's not, oh no, it definitely is. This thing will bring me joy for, man, this thing could bring me joy for the rest of my life. I don't know if you can, though. So, I'll take my chances. I'll take my chances with the wind tunnel. Don't like that. Leave. Uh-oh, this is not going good. How did I do it there? Did I do copper wire first? Or did I do metal wire? I think I did metal. And copper after. Hold it. Go, and then. This connection is going much worse. But I'm gonna do 2 layers of electrical tape again. Start. Tape. Scissors. Cut. Ow. Ever so carefully wrap it. I don't know. This might take like a long time because I'm completely building this from scratch. So now, since both of these wires are connected, let's get the volt measuring thingy again. Put it right here. You can see the volt. Set it to 9 volts. Now we should plug this in. And black's black. We're getting 0 to no voltage. $11, $12, $12.0 to 12.1. Perfect. Alright. That works. Let's go. Let's So, what do we do now, you may ask? Well, now comes the tricky part of this entire thing. Because now, you see this? We need to split it. Each of these wires. Because now, I need to put, this. Oh, here. This is a, I can show you. But there's a 12 to 5 volt converter. Now you might be asking, why am I converting it from 5 to 12 and back to 12, from 12 to 5? Well, there's two reasons you could do that. One, to either increase the output amps, or what you could do, because I'm splitting it, one end goes here, and the other one goes into this fan, right here, like that. So, but because both of these need input and output, I'm going to need to take this wire right here and then split it in between both of them. But I have absolutely no idea how I should do that. Like, none. Wait. I have these really long screws. Do you think that could work? If I attach these here like that, and then use them? I don't know. Maybe I need long, thin screws. Maybe that's what I need. Oh, this is solid core? I forgot. Is there a copper core in these wires? Yo. Logie Pogie. 2000. Were there copper wires in these? Or was it a full core? Was it a solid core? Hello? Hello? Do you remember? Or are you just mad? I'm gonna stay quiet. I don't know. I mean, I could use this spare 18 gauge wire. Solid. It was solid all the way through. That was for this one, right? This thing had a copper core. Right? This thing had a copper core, though. These wires had copper cores. They started in solid and ended in copper. Right? One of them did. Yeah, I think these have a copper core. Not a solid. No, I don't think so. Well, so the guy at Home Depot, I bought... Oh, I got an idea. So the guy at Home Depot gave me 2 strands of wire, right here. Oh, 2 strands of wires. Each of these are 2 feet long. Yeah. One of the wires, he pre-stripped for me in the middle. And it is a solid core, which will make it a little bit easier in my opinion. So, what my idea is, let's cut this off. There we go. Check the tip. What's the tip? Oh. No. What's it called? The insulation is covering that part. The insulation was covering the copper part. It had a solid core front, but the back of the wire was all what's called copper. So, no, that's not gonna work. Oh. Yeah, I can give myself emojis. That's cool. There we go. I'm just not trying to deal with that electrical tape right now. But I'll still cut it off. Move you, red wire. Yep, there we go. Perfect. That's mostly where I'm working at, so let's see a little bit better. Okay, well, what the fuck? Oh yeah, the guy at Home Depot, look at this. Might look like normal wire, but if you actually bend it, you can see that all of this part is just insulation. From here to here is wire. This part, and I can cut it off. Oh. Let's feel it, yeah, right there. Oh shit, I cut it a little too early. Oops, oops. Yeah. It's all just insulin. Or not, fuck, not insulin. What's it called? Insulation. Oh, that's a goddamn scam. Up until here's only negative wires, white wire. He actually just like pulled the wire out. God. Oh well. Well, so my idea is we take this half strip wire, put it on here like that, and then we connect it. But the way we're connecting is that we strip it like this, and then we wrap it around, and then use a hell of a lot of electrical tape. You know it's gonna work? I think so. I don't know why it's like that. There's the guy at Home Depot just scammed me. How should I do this? I think I'll have these ends go to the fan, and the long end I'll have it go to the okay, oh wow. Look at that. Perfect strip. Yes, it is very weird. So let's line this up so it's somewhat straight. And cut right here. And then all around. So the guy at Home Depot had pliers for this, and he just grabbed it, and then he just pulled the entire insulation forward along the wire. But I don't have tweezers, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make two cuts, one here, one there, and then between those two, I'm just gonna skin the wire. Oh, lucky fuck. I thought more people were gonna watch this. You know, maybe some other people who like electricity, like Logie Pogie over here, or no, just other people who just like DIY projects. Actually, maybe I'll put that in the next stream's title, so I get a couple more views. Not perfect. And now, take the wire. And just probably not do this. Like that. What? I'm not making fun of you. Yeah, no, I'm not using tweezers. Tweezers are for peasants. There we go. Not that hard. So, that is the negative part. It's the positive. Perfect. And look, you're getting better with stripping the wire. Alright. Goodbye. Well, because it is 6 o'clock. Why are you eating dinner now? Oh well. Have fun, I guess. Enjoy. Yeah. I don't know. I might be done though by the time you get here. Or get back. I don't know. What would be the best way to attach this? Oh yeah. I said this like a million times. So, if you want to see, I'll show you that this is a copper core. This insulation is so thick. Nicht mein Name benutzen. Warum? Ich bin aber gerade im Stream. Also live. If you're still here, unless you something crazy, because you didn't believe me at the beginning, the middle. Come on. Come on. God damn it. There we go. Copper core. Told you. Yep. Got a sneaky little copper core over here. So, because I don't need to cut off the ends for this, because I'm just wrapping it around, I'm just gonna leave it. So, I'm not even gonna bother cutting off the solid core front. So I think what happened that the person Logie Pogie just left physically, but not the actual stream. drop something. My mic always shoots up to, I don't know. It's telling me the mic is at maximum recording. I don't know. Perfect. You know, the only kind of I wonder is how do they put on the insulation on wires? Because they're definitely not pushing it through. It would be impossible, especially for stranded wire. So, yeah. And then, 2 perfectly straight wires. Great. Let's measure the voltage again, just for fun, I guess. Well, this time, and because now I can actually measure this a lot better. Ooh, 12.1. 12.1 very consistently. Huh. Oh, crap. That would have been bad. Turn it off. Yeah. One view. First view in this entire series. Oh, man. I hope this wind tunnel part doesn't go unnoticed by anyone. Now comes, in my opinion, the hardest part. Yeah. It might just be the easiest as well. Yep, this is definitely the easiest. This was an absolute breeze to put on. You don't understand. Spindle. Perfect. Take a look at that. But just for safety, let's put just a little bit more electrical wire. Because I've got enough. Because the flow's steady. Oh. Wait a minute. Let me test something real quick. Since I have connected these ends now, let's see how the voltage changes from here to this wire. So from the yellow wire so we put it in the negative part. Stays the same. Perfect connection. Beautiful. Man, if my buddy Steven could pop in, that'd be nice. So we just line it up, start twisting, bend it along, get yourself some electrical tape, and just start wrapping. I also got an idea on future things I want to do for this channel, or of a video. I got a video idea that I will do after this, but I don't want to get sidetracked because I was starting to lose track of this project a little bit. Alright, so let's test this one more time. So I think this like viewer count takes a little bit to synchronize. Oh, I gotta turn this on again. Moment of truth. Perfect voltage again. That's just my unsteady holding, but we didn't drop on low 12, so that's perfect. So yeah, let's actually disconnect this, and then right here I'm going to need to cut it because I'm connecting it to this cute little switch, this on and off switch. So, but first I want to test something. Don't know if this is going to end well or not, but let's do it for science. Put one wire for this hole. This should not be touching, and maybe wrong order. Should I go in there like that? Please work. Yep. Alright. No. Well, I'm an idiot. Does anyone realize it? Why the switch wasn't turning on? Anyone? Because it isn't plugged in. But it still doesn't turn on. I got the same thing again. Wanna hear something cool? I turn my desktop audio on. Ah, fuck. My camera decided to stop working once again. So, why did it take me so long? Well, so every time I flip the switch, Okay, so let's get ourselves a knife. Let's mark real quick. Alright. Oh, you're right. You can't see. Alright, well now I have the switch configuration figured out. I'm going to try to fix the camera. No, it is still buggy. Remove. Sure. Sources. Video capture device. Give it a name. Camera. Okay. Works. Perfect. Okay. Into the corner. Perfect. Zoom out. There we go. It works again. Alright. So, when I had this, so what I did is I got myself a knife. I don't know if you can see that. Should be able to. You can kind of see like scratches here and in the middle one. So here and there. But I put a cross in there and a line, so I will remember that. Perfect. These two have voltage now. Let's unplug it. And then, what do we do? Oh, you know why it does? Disconnected the wire. An idiot. Because, once I flip the switch, there's a current flowing through. That's why it's connecting and disconnecting. Cool. Now, because, how do I want to do this? Do I want to go fan this way? Or this part that way? Then all will be like bunched up right here. Or I can just take on those wires from that one and add them to here, which will make my life easier. So I think I'll go with that. I'm going to put the switch right here. Why? Because over here goes the mist maker, which is going to be hard to see. So, actually, yes. Because here goes the mist maker. Okay. So, we have one thing as an X, one thing as a minus. So, hold on. What I think we're going to do is, let me think. I think I'm going to put this right here on the red part, where it will then, one wire goes in here, the other one goes over there, and then once this one powers, because the electricity flows through here apparently. So, switch either regulates this on or this off. So I'll put it right here, and then what happens is when I flip the switch, electricity should flow through the switch, back out, and through. I can put this right here at the very beginning to save space and cable. So, that is what I'm going to do. First part, take a cut. No. Perfect. And get your scissors, and because there's a thinner wire, I think I should be able to just twist. I don't know, it's the first time I'm stripping this way. It has absolutely nothing to hold. Oh, yeah. This one is a solid core, so this is going to be a lot harder to actually pull. There we go. Cut. I have nothing to hold on. And because the wire is bent. Fantastic. I guess I have my hammer down here. I'd be able to hammer this thing flat. Unless my dad took the hammer back upstairs. Give me a minute. No, it's not here. Thank goodness. I have applied a hammer. So I'm just gonna take this right here. Hammer's so rusty. Oh my god. Okay, I made things square. Now this should be much easier. Guess what? It isn't. In fact, I think it got harder. Oh, perfect. I was squishing hard. Look at that. Beautiful strip again. And that goes inside of here. Let's twist it. Ah. No, this one can't get out. Now the same thing with the other side, but there's not as much. There's no hammer in here. So come on, second try. Yes. Beautiful. no idea when that. Okay. Feeling. Perfect. This thing doesn't go anywhere. Let's connect this. Perfect. Alright, well, now we've got a connection. We can break on and off. This is just going to stay the way it is. Now comes the part where we connect this to that. This is the input, this is output. Alright, and then it goes, this goes into one of these. From cable to micro USB. Micro USB, and then into an atomizer, and then it should be done. But I'm not using this atomizer because I have an atomizer over there already soaked in water, waiting to be used. So I'll just use that one. Yep. I don't know. I guess let's continue. I don't know. So I need one lamp black, one lamp white, one lamp red. Okay, let's listen to this again. Is this a solid Corfini again? No, I don't know. I'll figure it out. This wire is scaring me. Because look at this. Look how soft this is. None of the wire I have anywhere, not even this wire, is that soft. Silicon wrappers, 200 Celsius, 600 volts, rotate FT2 Rungi. Oh my god. You can tell that this is silicon so easily. Oh my god. So yes, it is the same one as this part, but the only difference that this one does not have a copper core. So, oh yeah, this metal is thin and flexible. Yeah, it smells bad. My neighbor did give me this other switch. I don't know if I'm going to use that one. I don't know. What is it? 7:19. Okay, doesn't matter. How long has the stream been going on for? That's right, I can't check. So my mom, and loves to put downloads on absolutely everything.
If honor the king.
Let's turn that down. Camera should be off. Give me a minute. There we go. I don't want to watch. I don't want to give my. It doesn't matter. An hour and 8 minutes has this thing been going on for. That is not bad. Alright, well, I'm done. And let's continue working on this. How should I do this? Do you think I should use the same technique I use on here and there to continue? Actually, let's move this to the side so like I'm working in this general area so you can see. Or that's one way we could do it. Right behind here. Let's use PC wire. Let's move all this stuff over there so it's a little bit cleaner. Oh, someone, that's right, that was myself. Damn it. Concurrent viewer is myself. Unless Logie Pogie comes back from eating, I guess. How should we do this? I'm deeply confused. Multiple ways. No, I'm not confused, I'm just thinking. Alright. According to ChatGPT, cutting and stripping is better. So, let's do that. Where's the middle? Let's give ourselves something. A good amount to work with. Perfect. And then, let's go to black. fine. This wire is an absolute beauty to strip. So, in fact, we only need to do a cut all around, and then we can just peel it off with our hands. Very convenient, I must have to say. Oh yes, that's gonna make my life so much easier. Wrong wire. Perfect. Oh, shit. Let's leave the connection the way it is. Which in my opinion, this is tight enough. So, okay. No, let's rewrap that. So you just hold, and then you just start. There we go. Wait a minute. Can I? Oh yeah. Hmm. Yes. I can realize I can just put people in timeout if they're spamming. So, person starts to spam bulk of shit. I'll just put them in a timeout. Yeah, no, I am not doing that. It has to be the worst electrical tape I've ever applied. I think I've gotten too used to winter, honestly. Because every single time I leave the house, I always have the feeling, oh wait a minute, am I not forgetting a sweatshirt? So, yeah. Do this the good way. Slowly, neatly wrap. Fuck. Okay, so this wire is just get out. It's probably because this wire is too good, too like soft stuff. So let's give it a little bend. And then take this wire. Come on. good. Oh, well, that's why. Look at this. Put the wire on the red thing. Look how strong. Electrical tape is just not sticking to this. Like, at all in the slightest. Interesting. Wrapping this around that. And we take the second piece. Now, first, let's cut that one. Next, this we do not need shall be cut. Shall be cut and thrown away. No wonder. What happens if I give myself a viewer? And right. I just gave myself. God, Logie Pokey takes so much. Well, I guess it was an hour. So, I'm just gonna give myself, what's it called? Just give myself, a viewer to see if other people will think, hey, this stream only has one viewer. Maybe there's something I can see. So, they join, take a look, and I don't know. Yep, there's the viewer. I just give it myself. See how long it takes until I get my second one. Or if I even do. Because if this isn't Logie Pokey, I'm going to be happy. Because Logie Pokey is actually one of my friends. So, I guess. And they asked me to tell them when I am live. I don't know if that counts as an actual view, but it kind of does, because they decided to watch the stream. So, yeah. Just because this thing's being fiddly, I'm gonna use a little bit more tape. Doesn't go anywhere. Now I gotta do the exact, hello? Oh. I'm just gonna do the exact same thing with this one. But, I'm gonna strip a little bit more this time. Although in the beginning I don't even have much to work with. The insulation on this thing is absolute buns. I mean, look at this. Just rubber. This one I got, which is the brown wire, which all of this wire is coming from. Look at that. Doesn't do it at all. Oh well. Well, this time I am wrapping more wire. Oh, you know what could work? If I make the end of this flat. You know what I mean? Flatten the end, could that help? Yeah. Yeah. Well, now I gotta go eat. So, this will be the end of this stream, and I will continue tomorrow. Because tomorrow I do not have anything. Unless I get a lot of homework, I'm gonna continue this. So, yeah. I hope for all the people that will watch it eventually, or have watched it, that they had fun. Maybe it was entertaining to them. Maybe they learned something new. Or maybe it cured their boredom. Oh well. One final test before we go. Let's see if this whole contraption brings me back down to 5 volts. Cable. Plug it in. Volt measure. Go. Cross my fingers and hope right there it works. Are you on Nick? Damn it. If any of these connections fail. Hello? There's just no output. Ooh. Maybe because the switch is turned off. Yeah. 5.25. Perfect. Works. First try. No help besides a little bit from ChatGPT on how to connect, on the best way to connect the wires, but let's go. That worked. And that's going to be the end, because tomorrow we'll be connecting to these two, one of these wires, and to this, the atomizer or humidifier, and then to these two ends are going to be cable extension, and I'll just connect the fan straight to it. Both of them work. I'm done, and I will disassemble this completely. And I'm going to need to design something that can hold all of this. Well, actually, what if we don't disassemble it? What if I just give this a cable extension and just route it through, so I can just lay this at the bottom and have everything working. That sounds better. I can print a cover around it. Save myself a lot of time. So, that is it for today. Hope you had fun. Bye.